Welcome, aspiring PMP certification candidates, to your essential practice session for the 2025 and 2026 exams. Today, we'll tackle 20 crucial PMP practice questions and their detailed answers, designed to sharpen your project management skills. Let's dive into our first question. Scenario: two major deliverables with equal priority are due at the same time. The team is confused about which to complete first. Answer: meet with the project sponsor and key stakeholders to assess each deliverables value to the organization and set execution priorities. Question 2. In the 8th iteration of an Agile project, the team receives feedback from the security department about compliance regulations. Answers: first, ask the security department for details about regulations. Second, ask the team members to analyze the impact of including this regulation. Question 3. An Agile project manager wants to convert a requirements document into ethics, capabilities, features, and stories. How many iterations would this typically take? Answer: 1 iteration. Question 4. A software project typically takes a year, but the CEO wants it done in 6 months. What is the best approach? Answer: work with the stakeholders to create a prioritized backlog and release a roadmap. Question 5. Changes in enterprise environmental factors reduce implementation cost and shorten the schedule. What should the project manager do? Answer: follow the project escalation policy and communications management plan. Question 6. A project manager wants to forecast future slippage while analyzing performance data. Which technique should be used? Answer: perform trend analysis. Question 7. How would you estimate project budgets in a portfolio backlog? Answer: decompose the project into features and use team velocity and feature value to estimate. Question 8. Stakeholders have differing opinions about project goals and the minimum viable product. What is the best course of action? Answer: host requirements gathering meetings until agreement is reached. Question 9. A virtual team is disengaged during meetings 1 month into execution. What should the project manager do? Answer: work with the team to review the effectiveness of the agreed project practices. Question 10. Multiple risks have become issues, slowing team velocity. How should this be addressed? Answer: prioritize the user's stories with issues and have the team resolve them. Question 11. A new project architect wants to review and potentially reschedule the scope of a project. The team believes the scope and timeline were already approved by the CEO. Answer: agree to review the architect's new proposal to assess the impact on the timeline set by the CEO. Question 12. A team has developed and tested new software to control airplanes during flights. There are several regulatory requirements that must be met. Answer: validate that the software is compliant with standards and regulations. Question 13. A project manager is assigned to develop a mobile app expected to outperform a competitor's app and launch quickly. Answer: review the competitor's app to understand the functionalities that the project scope should consider. Question 14. A project manager is executing 2 projects simultaneously. One is critical and needs its duration reduced, but there aren't enough resources and no activities can be overlapped. Answer: analyze both projects to determine the most effective use of common resources. Question 15. The team's work assignments have been generically distributed. A new team member is performing slower than expected. Answer: assess the new team member's skills in order to determine additional training needs. Question 16. Due to differing ideas about project execution, a conflict has occurred between 2 stakeholders. Answer: arrange a group meeting with the stakeholders to generate creative alternatives. Question 17. A project manager is assigned to a project that is in danger of failing. Stakeholders are unaware of the project's status and the benefits it will deliver. Answer: create a benefits management plan mapped to the organization's strategic objectives. Question 18. A project manager is informed that defects in parts provided by a supplier are causing delays in the testing phase. The supplier claims all parts were delivered as per the contract. Answer: review the procurement contract and ask the supplier to negotiate a solution. Question 19. A vendor cannot ship a core component on time, causing a delay. The project manager needs to minimize the impact on the project. Answer, review and update the issue log and determine if any alternative components can be offered. Question 20. A client wants to create innovative software for the travel industry using an agile approach. A project manager is assigned to work on the details and estimates. Answer, work with the team to understand their views and add the appropriate dependencies and risks. We hope these practice questions have provided valuable insights for your PMP exam preparation. Keep studying diligently, and success will be within your reach.